Hi guys! Happy holidays! Welcome! This is workout 3. So I'm going live today, so you should see me in full effect, whether you want to or not. What you're gonna need today is a chair, okay? With some support on it. So you'll either need like padding or a pillow, okay? Just for your back. You're going to need weights if you want to make things harder. If you have a booty band, I can cue you to put that on as well. And you're going to need that towel, okay? So that 2-foot towel for the next few weeks is going to be important, okay? All right, we're going to get you warmed up. I'm going to give you some options for your knees, but if this is still problematic, anything that we do, then I would recommend going to the floor with an option that I'm going to give you. I knew you would come, Amy. I knew you would. Holding you accountable. You wouldn't miss it. Okay, so just give me a big deep breath in. And nice big reach. Feeling that lateral stretch. And if you guys want to crank those tunes, you go for it, okay? Anything that can keep you going, and I know it's hard on a Saturday. Okay, all the way forward, nice forward fold, drop your head, kind of shake out your body, and swing side to side. Feeling that stretch through the low back, let your head hang. Good, and center up and roll up. Good, just give me nice big shoulder rolls, okay? Making sure that you're coming all the way forwards. Okay, really rounding out the upper back. Elevating the shoulders right up to our ears and then depressing them down and then go the other way. Do you guys get worried when I come in close? You're like, oh my gosh, she's coming into my living room. I know, it's scary. Imagine being my family. Good, take your hands behind your head and give me some of those good mornings, okay? So I really want you to focus on, whenever you're doing any kind of leg work, is pressing the floor away with your feet or thinking of spreading the earth with your feet, okay? And what that does is gives you more glute activation. You guys are like, oh heck yeah, I'm gonna split this earth wide in half, okay? Keeping that chest up, really squeeze the glutes as you come up, so creating warmth in the back of those legs, okay? Keeping that chest up and open. Just give me 2 more. And last one. Good, I want you just to keep those feet planted. You're gonna bring your arms, elbows together, then really open up your chest. We do so much of our days sitting and rounded, okay? So it's super important to be opening up and reversing that action that we are often in throughout the day. Okay, so really think about pulling those elbows back, and you should feel a nice warmth happening at the upper back and the back of your shoulders. Give me 2 more. Good, and last one. Good, take those arms down and just swing those arms out, alternating, and what you can do is just tap those feet side to side. Good, and then plant the feet. Take your arms out in front. We're gonna do a squat and then squeeze those shoulder blades back and together. So you're pushing forward as if you're pushing something heavy away from you, and then really squeezing those shoulder blades back and together, making sure that the shoulders are down. So initiating the movement from your shoulder blades first, then following through. Good, and as you're getting a little bit warmer, feel free to increase your range of motion. Okay, in the squat, so you can go a little bit deeper if you can, but like I said, you gotta work with what works for your body. Never force yourself into a position. Okay, give me 2 more. Good, and last one. Good, plant those arms in front. I want you to open up to the back. Keep the one arm facing me. Okay, allow it to lift onto your back heel. And if you have trouble getting this one, don't worry, everybody does. Okay, super crucial to do a proper warm-up. Okay, I posted on that yesterday. Racing in to do your workout, okay, and jumping right into muscle conditioning can be super detrimental to your body, okay? Increased risk of injury. Good, and give me reverse lunges now, okay? Like I said before, if that bothers you, or if you have issues with your knees, okay, just limit the range of motion, okay? So you're not gonna go all the way down, but if you can, we're gonna be doing some lunges to start off this workout. So I want you to slowly start to increase that range of motion, okay, so that you can get a full range. Always making sure that you're working on range of motion before adding weights, okay? Give me 2 more. And last one. Good, now I want you to do something, I want you to sit into a duck squat. Some of you might be like, whoa, that ain't happening, okay? So if that's the case, you're gonna go just as low as you can. If you can come right down, I want you to drive your knees out. And what you're gonna do, just do a little shift side to side. You guys are like, oh heck no. You asked me to do this and not a Saturday? What is happening? Tuck your fingers under your toes. You can still do this even if your bum is not low. And you're just gonna extend your legs so it's gonna look like this from the side. Okay, so down. Keep your low back extended. You're not fully straightening your legs, keeping that flat, okay? Down and extend. And you might be only here, but right now, my legs are burning. Okay, so slow. Good, give me 1 more. Good, and then just collapse forward, soft knees, and roll up. Can you guys even take me seriously in this? Who takes me seriously anyways? All right, let's get you started. Back foot. I'm gonna give you an option. So if your knees are bothersome, you're not gonna do this. If they're not bothersome, you're doing it, okay? We're doing a split lunge. So your back foot, it's gonna challenge your balance as well. So I want you to go slow, okay? So you're gonna go, look at that, right away. This is live, people. Okay, so 1 foot up on the back of on the chair. You're gonna lower down and do 3, 2, 1, and press and stand, okay? We're gonna do that on one side. For those of you that have knee issues, you are going to do a pulsing bridge, okay? When I ask the other group to change sides, you're gonna hold it up and just squeeze those glutes as hard as you can, okay? So let's get started. 1 foot in front, remember which leg you did first? We're gonna do the other leg first next time. Okay, so back foot is up, or you're doing a pulsing bridge. Ready, and go for 3, 2, 1, and stand. If you have weights, and you can get a full range of motion, then I want you to hold them. Your exercises should be challenging enough that by the last 2 repetitions, you can't keep good form, okay? You can keep your form, but can't do 1 more rep, okay? So that's what you're kind of aiming for. So we're gonna go for 10 here. You got 3 more, if you can manage. But again, you guys do what you can. Or you can always move to just singles. Nice and slow and controlled. Good, and last one. Good, and stop. I want you to shake it out. If you're on the floor, you are going to just hold an isometric contraction now while we change legs. Okay, so other foot is on up. Ready, and go. 3, 2, 1. Okay, and we're going for 10. And again, I want you to focus on pressing the foot into the floor. So push hard. Okay, or you're holding that bridge. Keep going, squeeze. Right down low. Good, 2 more. And last one. Nice job, shake it out. I want you to grab that towel. So we've done a couple options so far this week with the towel. We've done a wide row, we've done a lat pull down. Now we're hitting it from a different angle, your back. We're gonna go underhand, okay? And pulling to your chest, or pulling to below your chest. So pull that towel apart like you're gonna rip it. Shoulders down and back, and squeeze never releasing that tension. I want you pulling and trying to rip it. Good, pinch a pencil between those shoulder blades. Shoulders are down. We so often do this. Press them down and away. Come on, feel that pull. Give me 2 more. Last one. Hold it out there. Now try and rip it. Rip the towel with straight arms. Ready? Pull. Hard. Good, and stop. Okay, set the towel down for a sec. We're gonna do a plie, keeping your body up tall. Again, you can hold weights if you want. Okay, so what we're gonna do is go down for 1. So remember those pulses, we're gonna do that same thing, 1 to 10. Okay, this is what it's gonna look like. With the plie, you're keeping your back tall. I still want you pressing your feet into the floor as you rise. Okay, legs nice and wide. Ready, and go. And squeeze, controlled. So like I said, you can hold weights in front of you. Okay, this is 3. Squeeze hard as you can. If you don't have weights and you want to add a little bit of extra intensity, you can hop at the top. Just make sure it's a controlled motion. Try to get right down. Squeeze as hard as you can when you come up. That's 6. Squeeze. And 7. Press those feet into the floor. Good. 8. Okay, so it starts off pretty okay. And my counting is not awesome, so I may miss one, so make sure you're counting, okay? Push, and you got 1 more. Push into that floor. Never push off your thighs. Push into the floor, stand up tall. Nice work. Okay, grab that towel again. So this time you're gonna work your upper back again, the back of the shoulders. You're pulling apart again. You're hinging forward, and we're going straight arm lift. Okay, nice and slow, pulling back as far as you can. Again, do not release the resistance. Pull as hard as you can. Ready? And go. Pull. Nice and slow and controlled. Feel every part of the movement. Abdominals are tight, back is flat. Pull hard. 3 more. And 2. Good, last one. Good. If you have a booty band and you want to use it, you can put it on now. We're going to be putting our upper backs on the chair, okay? We're going to be doing hip thrusts, working your hands and glutes, especially your glutes. So if you have a booty band, you can put it above your knees, okay? And you're going to go wide with your legs. If you have weights too, you can put them on your hips, okay? So the action of a hip thrust, okay, is 90-degree angle. If you start to feel it in your quads, move your feet away from you, okay? I'm gonna scooch forward. I got my Santa hat cut off. Okay, chin stays tucked. Think of pelvis tilting. Ready? So we're gonna go 1, squeeze hard as you can. Knees are out, and 2. And squeeze as hard as you can. Belly is tight, and 3. Good. And 4. Squeeze hard, don't just go through the movement. Mindfully focus on those glutes. Press your feet into the floor. 6. Squeeze hard, don't rush through it. 7. Really squeeze. 8. Keep those knees wide. If your head bothers you, you can hold your hands behind your head if your neck is bothering you. 9, squeeze hard. And 10. Squeeze hard and hold. Good, and down. Awesome. Okay, you got 1 more, and then we're gonna repeat that like you to do is sit on your chair sideways. Mine isn't awesome, so I'm gonna go diagonal. And what you're gonna do is an in and out. I want you tucking your bum under, okay, extending your legs. You're gonna suck your belly button in. Slowly bring those knees in. If that's not that challenging, you can put a weight between your knees, okay? Or you can go into a pike, okay? Just make sure that you're thinking ribs to hips, belly button to spine. Okay, ready? And go. In. Now, if you find this too hard, I want you to keep going. You're gonna do one leg at a time, okay? So keep going. We're gonna go 15. Okay, really mindfully focusing on the muscle group. Mind-body connection. Give me 3 more. Last 2. Well done. Grab a sip. We're gonna repeat that from the top. Okay? Starting with those split lunges, going 1 to 10. Okay? And like the rest of our videos, you can pause me if you want to go for a second round, or third round and 4th round, okay? So this time I'm going to start with my opposite leg in front to balance you out. Okay, back foot is on, or you're on the mat doing a pulsing bridge. Okay? Ready? And going down for 3, 2, 1, stand. Okay, we're going to go 10 or whatever you can manage. Trying to get that full range of motion. Just pushing the foot into the floor. Sorry, my back foot is bothering me. If you have a pillow and that's bugging you, you can put it under your foot. Don't push off the front leg. You can rest the hand there, but don't cheat. 2 more. Squeeze everything as you come up. Last one. Good, and stop. Okay, shake it out. Wiggle. Okay, other leg. Core tight. Always brace your core before starting any movement. Okay, and down for 3. If you need to hold on to something, go ahead and do it. If your balance is so jeopardized that you can't get a good workout, okay, then make sure you're holding on to something to stabilize you. That will get better. And what you might find is that one side is a lot more balanced, like than the other. Okay? I can't look away here. Okay, you got 4 more. Or you're holding your isometric contraction in the bridge position. 2 more. Last one. And press the stand. Good work. Okay, shake it out. Grab that towel. We're doing that underhand row. Okay, so pulling. Ready? Hold it up in front of you. Always set the shoulders down and back. Ready, and pull. Hard. 2. Pinch the shoulder blades back and together. 3. Do a posture check. 4. Making everything sure everything is in line. Pull hard. You guys could go through this motion forever, but you wouldn't be able to if you're trying to rip that towel apart. Pull. 2 more. And then we're going to hold those arms straight. Hold those arms straight and pull hard as you can. Pull harder, harder. Good, and release. Shake out those arms. We're going to go into that plie now. So if you have weights, hold them. Take those legs wide, bodies up tall, belly button to spine, okay? We're going to go 1 to 10. Press those feet into the floor as hard as you can. And down. Push and squeeze. Ooh, I forgot to. See? It's like squirrel. Something just went by. I'm like, what? Okay, now go for it. Good, push and squeeze. I know you guys were on it. You were like, whatever. I know what to do now. Good, 6, right down, nice and deep. So make sure that whenever you're doing a squat or plie, that you are working in a full range, but you don't go so low that the resistance leaves the legs, okay? So there's a point where you're like, oh, I don't really feel it. Go just above that. Good, 9. Squeeze those glutes at the top. You can pray. Please do something to her. Make her stop. Good, one more set. 10. Right down. 2, 3, 4. Come on, 5. Don't stop. Push into the floor and stand straight up. Squeeze. Nice. Good job. Okay. Grab that towel again. Doing a hinged straight arm lift this time. Knees are soft, core is tight. Pull those hands apart, okay? Keep the arms straight, engage the core, and pull. Don't release that pull. Shoulders are down. Come on, guys. It's Saturday. Doesn't mean you can take a wicked break. This is great for you. It's gonna make your day that much better. 2 more, pull hard. Right back, keep those arms straight. Pull, 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 pull. Good, if you have the booty band, you can put it on now. We're gonna go into those hip thrusts. Back is on the chair, okay? Upper back. Base of the shoulder blades, okay? So we're gonna go 1 to 10. And the harder you squeeze, the more effective it is. Legs wide, if you want to weight on your hips. Make sure the chin stays tucked. Okay, and think more pelvis. So tilting that pelvis, squeezing those glutes. That's 1 and 2. This should be all glutes and hammies. If it's not, walk your feet forward. Okay, if your neck gets tired, this is 4. Hold your head. 5. You can always play around with the position a little bit too, to where you feel it the most, okay? Do what works for you. Just because I'm telling you a certain position, we want you to make sure that everybody's unique. So we want to make sure that you're working where you feel it the most, okay? So play around with your foot position. This is 7. And go 8, squeeze hard. On each squeeze, press those feet into the floor, squeeze your glutes. 9. And 10. Hold it, squeeze harder. Good, and stop. All right, guys, last one. And then I'm gonna stretch you, or you can pause me, okay? And then join me back for the cool down, okay? So 15 here, extend those legs, tuck your bum under. Choose the option that works best for you, okay? Don't pull with the chair, pull with your abs. Suck the belly button in, think ribs to hips. Contract your abdominals, exhaling that air. Almost there, 4, 3, 2, good, and you're gonna stay seated for the cool down, okay? So pause me if you're gonna continue, otherwise you're gonna stay right here with me, okay? Take a deep breath in, while you drop your chin and round out your upper back. You can even tuck your bum right under, okay? Making a C position. Good, lift up. Lower those arms down behind your back, and what I want you to do is sit like this and lift those arms. Good, and release. I want you to take one foot out straight, okay? Keeping your chest lifted, just reach towards the leg. Okay, nice stretch through the hamstring. I want you to lift this foot up, cross it over in a figure 4. If you find that that's too tough, just extend your bottom leg slightly. If you want to create a little bit more of a stretch, you can gently press down on the leg. Also, you can lift your chest and then lean forward, okay? And that's going to hit your hips, okay? Glutes, Okay, your abductors. Good, and release. Other leg, hamstring stretch. Lift the chest first, and then come forwards. It's Elena Miles. Good. And sitting up tall, figure four, sit up, and then lean forward slightly if you want a deeper stretch. If you already feel it or feel like, whoa, I'm way back here, it's okay. Work with what you can do. Good, I want you to stay seated, but take your legs nice and wide. Okay, you can reach for the floor or just push those knees out and drop your head. And slowly roll up. Good, give yourself a second. Okay, I know I do because I get dizzy. Then standing up. Okay, I just want you to do a quad stretch. So one foot up, behind your back, make sure those knees are together. If you have trouble doing that, what you can do if you can't grab your foot, is just go like this, and then squeeze your glutes to push your hips forwards, and you're gonna get a stretch through your quad, okay? And your hip flexors. Good, and then change legs. Good, and release. Give me a deep breath in. We'll finish the class just the way we started. You guys are awesome. So proud of you. Okay, hang in there. Keep striving. Small steps. In my house, it's not perfect, it's progress. So practice makes progress. Okay, inhale, exhale those arms down. Bring it in for a high five. I'd love to see a picture of your high fives to me, okay? Have a fabulous day and a great weekend. Tomorrow is mobility, okay? And it's 15 minutes and it's a way to recover. Hang in there.